UFC Lewis versus Spivak is one of the worst fight night cards I've ever seen, and I'm not even going to talk about the other cards the UFC's been putting out lately, like UFC 284. I mean, fucking UFC San Antonio. I'm going to do a video about that. But anyways, here's my pick for UFC Lewis versus Spivak, bro. Let's get straight into it, boys. Tatsuro Taira versus Jesus Aguilar. I'm going to go with Tatsuro Taira by submission. I think he's just better. He's one of... I would consider this guy a better prospect than Muhammad Makayev, in my opinion. He's a really good fighter. He's got a really good ground game. I think he's just going to beat Jesus Aguilar. Pretty good fighter, but I just think Tatsuro Taira's just got momentum. He's just a very skilled prospect, and his ground game is nasty. So I think he's going to be very patient. He's going to take him down and just, you know, see what comes. And it might be a decision, but I'm just going to pick Tatsuro Taira by submission, okay? Moving on, middleweight bout. Jun Young Park versus Dennis Tululin. I am going to pick Dennis Tululin. I'm going to pick Dennis Tululin by decision. Fuck it, bro. I'm going to take the underdog here. I'm going to pick Tululin by decision. John Young Park is pretty good, but I just got a weird feeling I'm going to pick Dennis Tululin. So I'm not sure why, but I'm going to pick him. He's underdog 165. I'll take that bet any day. Women's flyweight bout. Ji Young Kim versus Mandy Bomb. Can you just tell I don't give a fuck about this card? Because it's just terrible, dude. I'll get this done, you know. Get this done. Get this card done. Let's get to 284. And then 284 is not even that good. At least I'm Australian. Like, I'm happy to see Jack Jenkins and, you know, Jack Della Maddalena. God. Anyways, Ji Young Kim is going to win this fight. She's pretty good. You know, she's not the best at women's flyweight, but Mandy Bomb isn't either. And I think Ji Young Kim is just a little bit better. So I'm going to pick her. Okay, now we've got the road to UFC fights. These should be pretty good. We've got Choi versus Park. You know the rule on this channel. I'm going to pick Choi because he's got a photo. I've heard he's pretty good. I didn't really watch the road to UFC fights. I probably should have. You know, but I'm going to pick Choi to win this fight. I've heard he's pretty good, so that's my pick, alright? Bantamweight bout, Kazama versus Nakamura. I am going to pick Nakamura to win this fight. That may be my mistake, but we've got Anonymous versus Anonymous. I'm going to pick Nakamura to win this fight. Featherweight bout, I'm going to pick Lee to beat Ja because I've heard a lot of good things about Lee. I've heard he's a very good prospect. He's like the pick of this this tournament. Apparently, he's the one I have to pick. So I'm going to pick him to win this fight by decision or maybe by KO. I'm also going to pick Nakamura by decision. I'm going to pick Choi by finish somehow. Just make those very, very clear, okay? Lightweight bout, the prelim main event. We've got Jeka Saragi from Indonesia versus Anshul Jubli from India. Got an Indian UFC fighter coming up. I'm going to pick Saragi here by decision, I think. I think this will be a good fight, but I'm going to pick Saragi by decision. Moving on to the main card very swiftly. We've got Adam Fugit versus Yusaku Kinoshita. I'm going to pick Fugit here. I think you say Fugit. Yeah, I think it's Fugit. I'm going to pick Adam Fugit here by decision. No, I'm going to pick Kinoshita by KO, I think. I'm going to pick Kinoshita by KO. Don't know why. Just feeling that. Featherweight bout. We've got Doo-Ho Choi versus Kyle Nelson. I am going to pick Doo-Ho Choi by KO. Round 2. Round 2 or round 3 KO for Doo-Ho Choi. Either that or he's winning and then he gets finished. But I'm going to trust in Doo-Ho Choi to win this fight. So yeah, I'm going to pick Kinoshita and I'm going to pick Doo-Ho Choi. Heavyweight bout, we've got Marcin Tybura versus Blagoy Ivanov as the featured fight of a fight night in 2023. Sorry. I'm going to pick Marcin Tybura by decision. Blagoy Ivanov is weirdly very, very tough. Pretty good fighter. But not necessarily the most exciting fighter and not necessarily the most aggressive fighter. I think Marcin Tybura is more aggressive. He's going to look to take it to the ground. Blagoy Ivanov is pretty good. In the grappling, I think he's like Sambo. Or, you know, he's got good grappling. But I think Marcin Tybura is going to get him down. And I think he's going to find a very close decision, like a very boring decision. This fight's going to be a fucking snooze fest, that's for sure. Moving on to the light heavyweight co-main event. Da Un Jung versus Devin Clark. Fuck me. I'm going to pick Da Un Jung just because Devin Clark just never wins when he's supposed to. You know. Yeah, I'm going to pick Da Un Jung. I think Devin Clark's been cracked on the chin badly too many times. And just lost to too many guys. So I think Da Un Jung is going to get the win here by late finish or by decision, I think. Main event, Derrick Lewis versus Sergei Spivac. I'm going to go with Sergei Spivac by round 1 or round 2 TKO on the ground. I think he's going to find the body lock on Derrick Lewis. I think Derrick Lewis is going to do well early, especially defensively and with his leg kicks and with his grappling defense, especially getting back up. But I think Sergei Spivac's going to find that body lock. He's going to move it around his body like wherever he needs it to go. And I think he's going to keep dragging Derrick Lewis down when he gets up until he gets tired. And then I think he's going to find ground and pound. But let me know what you think down below, boys. What's your picks for this card? Do you give a flying fuck about this card? Because I don't. And yeah, boys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get some good picks. Let's get a fucking 76, 75, like 80% success rate. We're fucking back on it. But yeah, boys, I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Bedtime MMA. And yeah, boys, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.